At first, it looked like any other solemn handshake, but it wasn't. Not when the two men locking eyes were Donald J. Trump and Elon Musk. Not when it happened at the funeral of Charlie Kirk, a man who was, to both of them, more than a political ally. He was a symbol, a movement, and now, a memory. Trump and Elon Musk had feuded for years. Through tweets, public jabs, broken deals, and bitter interviews. So when the cameras captured them standing together, shoulder to shoulder, shaking hands in front of the entire conservative elite, it didn't just make headlines, it sparked questions. What was said? What changed? Why now? And perhaps, most chillingly, what happens next? This is the inside story of how one unexpected moment at one funeral may have rewritten the next decade of American power. Before we understand the moment, we have to understand the men. Trump and Musk were never destined to be friends. Trump, the populist billionaire turned president. Musk, the tech visionary turned cultural firestarter. At first, they were allies. In 2016, Musk attended a meeting of business leaders with Trump. They exchanged polite words. Musk even served briefly on Trump's Business Advisory Council. But it didn't last. By 2017, Musk publicly broke with Trump over climate policy. He left the advisory board and became one of the most vocal critics of Trump's environmental policies. Then came the tweets, the shots, the podcasts, the media soundbites. Trump mocked Musk's government subsidies. Musk ridiculed Trump's leadership. They competed for attention, for headlines, and for influence over the same audience. Americans fed up with establishment politics, hungry for bold leadership. For years, they circled each other like Cold War rivals, never firing missiles, but always close to the button. Until Charlie Kirk died. Charlie Kirk's sudden death shocked the conservative movement. At just 31 years old, he was the founder of Turning Point USA, a firebrand political commentator, and a rising star on the right. To many young conservatives, he was the bridge between the old guard and the new media empire. His memorial service was held at State Farm Stadium in Arizona. A full house, tens of thousands, politicians, influencers, media moguls, and in the middle of it all, Donald Trump and Elon Musk. Nobody expected Musk to show. Nobody expected Trump to approach him. They stood in the aisle. Trump, with his signature scowl softened by grief. Musk, expressionless but present. Trump extended his hand. Elon paused for just a breath, then took it. Flashbulbs went off. It lasted 3 seconds, maybe less. But in that moment, something shifted. Not just between two men, but in the movement around them. Within hours, social media was ablaze. Conservative influencers speculated. Was this a signal? A truce? A team-up? Some called it a power move. Trump reminding the world he could bring anyone back into his orbit. Others saw it as Musk finally playing politics at the highest level. Whatever it wasn't random. That handshake was intentional, coordinated, measured, and it opened a floodgate. Sources close to both camps revealed that the two men hadn't spoken in over 2 years. But mutual allies, donors, strategists, media execs, had been pushing for reconciliation. Why? Because the 2024 election was in chaos. Trump was dominating the primaries, but losing tech support. Musk was dominating Twitter, but losing political capital. A merger, even a symbolic one, would reset the game. And Charlie Kirk's funeral? The perfect neutral ground. Trump didn't come for forgiveness. He came for power. Shaking Musk's hand wasn't weakness. It was strategy. He knows that in 2024, the conservative movement needs more than crowds. It needs code, tech, reach, infrastructure. Musk controls the platforms, the satellites, the cultural megaphones. Trump controls the base. Together, they'd control the narrative. Musk didn't come for applause. He came for leverage. He's been playing both sides for years, criticizing woke culture while donating to Democrats, championing free speech while banning accounts, investing in everything from Twitter to AI to politics. He didn't need Trump's blessing, but he did need his voters. A handshake meant access, audience influence. And for Musk, influence is everything. Within 24 hours, the clip had over 200 million views on X. #Trump and Elon trended worldwide. Theories exploded. Was Elon Musk Trump's new VP pick? Was there a deal to keep Trump unbanned permanently? Was this the beginning of a conservative tech empire? Nobody knew. But everyone was watching. CNN ran 12 stories. Fox ran 20. MSNBC brought on body language experts to decode the handshake. Pundits couldn't decide. Was it a symbol of healing or of collusion? And that was exactly the point. In politics, it's rarely the speeches that change the world. It's the moments. A look, a gesture, a handshake. Because they're unscripted, unfiltered, raw. That's why this one moment, at one funeral, rattled the system. Because if Trump and Elon Musk could find common ground, what else could be redefined? The GOP? The tech world? The entire 2024 election? No contracts were signed. No deals announced. But insiders say communication between the two camps resumed days later. Musk followed several Trump allies. Trump reposted 2 Musk tweets. The message was clear. The war was over. This isn't the end of a feud. It's the beginning of a new alignment. 2 men, billionaires, icons, outsiders, now walking side by side through grief, through strategy, through America's fractured future. And it all started with one moment, one handshake, at one funeral. That changed everything.